Hey, welcome back to A-Aron Reacts, and we're back for another Ren. This is Animal Flow official video, and I will say that it now is midnight, and I'm about to leave at 8 in the morning to make a 3-day trip, and so I wanted to get this out. This is literally video number 37 I'm recording today, and so bear with me as I might not be 100% myself, but I do want to get it off. I'll get this and then one more, and then I'm finally going to bed. But super excited. I do have the lyrics pulled up if we need them, which we probably will. And let's jump in. Immediately feeling like oompa, oompa, oompadi doom.
Animal flow. You're in the mind of a cannibal king, where chaos and anarchy roam, and trouble is bubbling under the skin. A certain insanity show.
Wow. Whoa, hold up.
And anarchy roam, and trouble is bubbling under the skin.
4 legs good, 2 legs bad. Whatever goes on 2 legs is an enemy. Whatever goes upon 4 legs or has wings is a friend. Okay, so it's siding with friends against humans. No animal shall wear clothes. In other words, be your raw self. No animal shall sleep in a bed, so you must experience the raw nature. No animal shall drink alcohol, be in your unfettered state. No animal shall kill any other animal, and all animals are equal. Wow. Well, that's like a new government, almost, without having government.
Of a cannibal king, where chaos and anarchy roam.
It's like the anarchist animal rules.
And trouble is bubbling under the skin. A certain insanity shows. Whenever
and they got the human tied up, and of course it's Pig Boy. Although that's a different version of Pig Boy.
Roam, and trouble is bubbling under the skin. A certain insanity shows. Whenever I pick up the mic and begin. Whenever these words that I write with my pen come alive, they ignite like I pulled out the pin. Animal flow, out in the jungle, I'm ready for war. I'm beating your brains with a bat, I'm swinging it back, and it's spooky, your bike cause I'm bored. Lord of the cannibals, bro, a murderous mind that you can't ignore. I wait and react with combat on the counter attack on the king of the jungle, I roar.
Ready for war. Parasite, I think? That is really tough. Flow. That's tough to read. Oh, there we go. Cannibal, explicit. Animal, okay, Animal King. I love that.
Animal Flow CEO, I've got mountains of murderous rhymes. Mountain volcanic up.
Animal Flow, I'm the CEO.
Animal Flow, I'm the Flow CEO. I've got mountains of
I'm the Flow CEO.
Volcanic up, blow and cause mayhem and panic. There's nowhere to run from my mind. I'm an impassable foe, never slowing, just growing and flowing with intricate lines. Yes, I will dig in my teeth when I bite like a beast. Blood, I drink it like wine. Animal Flow, out in the wilderness I will be king. Sit on my throne, I'm the Lord of the Rings. Out on my own, I'm a terrible thing. Animal skins over my shoulders like bling. They will be clothing my sins. I came to win over and over again. I'll take your life with a grin. Animal. Mary had the little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. It made the blood look so much redder when I slit its throat. Watch it drip, drop, till the ground was soaked. Oh, Mary, Mary, quite contrary how the blood it flows. Horrific, explicit, happy, parasitic, acidic, I'm eating your flesh. Don't fidget, I'm livid, not mentally with it. I get kinda sick when I'm stressed. I am the I am the storm, I am the fury, I am the scorn, I am the belly, I am the beast. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I'm an animal. Yes, I'm an animal, yes, sometimes the things I say are irrational. Yes, sometimes the things I do are quite radical. Yes, I will be waging war on the capital. Yes, I will burn the houses of parliament.
So, musically, like, most of it so far is like, it's just essentially the same bass, like the tonic. Mostly repeated for the most part, major. And then we got this kind of descending synthetic line here that is very different.
I am the scorn, I am the belly, I am the beast. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I'm an animal. Yes, I'm an animal. Yes, sometimes the things I say are irrational. Yes, sometimes the things I do are quite radical. Yes, I will be waging war on the capital. Yes, a legitimate king lost his crown. Animal flow, show no mercy under my rule. I won't be kind, I will be cruel. Down on my foes in a paddling pool. Yes, I'm tyrannical, bro, so never mistake a man for a fool. I'll take your ignorance right back to school and teach you a lesson for testing my cool.
Animal.
Wow.
Animal.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Wow. I don't even know what to think of that. I mean, first of all, that beat was sick. My gosh, what a groove. And the imagination of, the setting. Like, first of all, that looks like a sick house that they're staging it and going through and just had so much fun, I'm sure, filming it. And everybody participating in that, all the cast, I'm sure, had a tremendous amount of fun as well. Yeah, I mean, this was... I can't even describe it, right? Like, I mean, it's kind of going back to this animalistic tendencies. I mean, we saw the writing on the wall and we saw the animals. And it's, I mean, it's punches at, rebellion and anarchists and anarchy and things to that effect. And we'll get into that. I think we'll unpack the lyrics here in a moment. But what's interesting is through all this, everybody in that, other than the person, the human that you saw tied up, was an animal, right? But it was a human and an animal, which, kind of you can leave to your own interpretation. It could just be the cast, or it could be some planet. And I think when we look at the lyrics more, we'll maybe unpack that a little bit further. But notice that Ren wasn't, right? He's the flow king. He's the flow CEO. And he's got his cane, he's got his champagne, he's got his all white, brilliant wealth, and so forth. And they all follow him in the end. He's the leader. And this just goes, into kind of the same tendencies we just saw with Murderer, where like dude is, he's making a statement here. He's like, I am, I'm looking at, the video that came up next. I'm the illest of our time. So that there might be some ties to this. But, I think there's something to be said for that he's ultimately making a statement like, I'm, the ruler here. I'm on top of the world. And again, he tends to tie a lot of these things back to his artistry. And he's just sick and mad and so forth from that perspective. But there's almost always societal implications. So let's unpack these lyrics a little bit. And I'll pause to do a little bit more study myself. Okay, so I've made some notes, so you'll see me reading and stuff because I've kind of combined and so forth. So, and it's late and I want to be succinct. So, I'm going to be probably doing some reading of my own notes here. But we've got, kind of this primal instinct and animal metaphors. This recurring motive of, animal kind of suggests, bracing raw, unfiltered emotion and instinct. And I said this even, untethered by societal norms or morality. I'm the king of the jungle, I roar. Yes, I'm an animal. That's just, is that dominance, untamed ferocity, right? And then there's just a lot of chaos and madness. I mean, things jumping around. You see people jumping at his feet. All of this. I mean, it's that raw, animalistic, untamed world, right? And, that's where he said, where chaos and anarchy roam. There's this internal turmoil bubbling under the skin was his line. And then he said the imagery of a murderous mind, where I just did murderer, and the eruption of violence, kind of reflect a psyche on the brink of collapse or revolution. And then, there's definitely underlying themes of power and rebellion, overthrowing power structures. He talks about waging war on the capital and also burn the houses of parliament down. And then we get into, violence, destruction, right? Graphic lines like, it made the blood, we was talking, Mary had a little lamb. And then he said, and it kind of got cute for a minute. And then he said, it made the blood look so much redder when I slit its throat. It kind of creates this grotesque, almost cinematic depiction of brutality. I was kind of like, ooh, right? But it's not glorified. It's used as a metaphor, kind of for unfiltered honesty, rage, rebellion. Then there's always mental turmoil in his stuff, right? Not mentally with it. I get kind of sick when I'm stressed. Hints at that mental instability, recurring theme, obviously in Ren's work, personal struggles, health, identity, and so forth. But yeah, the rhythmic flow and intensity, the cadence, that constant beat, but then it changed it up. And, then we got some aggressive rhymes in there. Flow, CEO, impossible foe. We're building tension through it. And then the cinematography moving around really just create a lot of unbalance, even though it's quite rhythmic. Repetition of animals is almost like a chant, right? It's kind of that reinforcement of a central theme of that, untamed instinct. And then, I already mentioned this, but there was this juxtaposition of these nursery rhymes. Mary had a little lamb, and then juxtaposes into kind of this grotesque horror scene, things to that effect. Already talked about a shift in tone. And then, this critique of power and hypocrisy. The lines, burn and pillage it all to the ground. Your illegitimate king lost his crown. They kind of suggest, dissatisfaction with political and societal leadership. And then, Ren always tends to critique the hypocrisy of those in power. We've seen a lot of that, especially money games and things to that effect. Exploration of identity. He's just really embodying the persona of a beast, a rebel, ruler, which is interesting because he's doing it through like all of these other characters, even though he himself is human in this video. And I love the artistic liberation through here. This line I've grabbed, it's kind of pen as grenade metaphor. They ignite like I pulled out the pin. There's that explosive power of his art, right? Which is true. It's absolutely true. There's a lot of symbolism here throughout. Animalistic behavior, blood and violence, fire and eruption, volcanic eruption, we said at some point. Just primal instincts and dominance. Talked about a lot of this stuff. Another work of art. Really, just every single piece is so different from the next, but he tends to kind of have a lot of central themes as we see here. But each, musical composition, cinematography, he puts so much into it. Every single one could be, it is its own complete and total production. As always, blown away. Well done. Well done. All right. Well, I'll leave it at that. So, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so now. Really, just do it. Click the button. Why not? Most of you aren't subscribed. And consider joining us at A-Aron reacts.com/Ren, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy holidays. Take care.